Hey everybody, in this video we're gonna talk about lighting and 5 Hollywood techniques that I actually use for YouTube. So we got one light. This is the main light, the key light as they call it. Let's turn it off and see what it does. Boom. Lights off, lights on. I have right here in the back, it's a light which I use to make a rim light. Now if I place it like this, you can see a contour of light. This is what I use it for, and it helps to separate me from the background. The key light is positioned 45 degrees and a bit up, and it's pointing down a bit so that it creates a triangle right here. It's called the Rembrandt lighting. As a filler light, I use something like this, which helps me reflect some of the light so it won't be a complete shadow on this side of my face. I also use some small lights right here, just so I can light up the background. As you see, it's an RGB light, and it's set to blue. Why I set it to blue? Well, I have another video for that. It's called teal and orange, and it has the biggest contrasts between colors. The orange on my face and the blue from the light. So I place it in the back so it can light up my background, just like this. And that's about it for my setup. Another lighting technique is the side light, and it goes something like this on the side. This helps create a dramatic effect. The side light, why it's called like this? Because of course it's sitting on my side right here. It is more dramatic and it's used to get a masculine look. And it's also used in modeling for boys, for rougher stuff. There's a third lighting technique, which is called the paramount lighting. And the light should be set in front and down. Gotta raise it a bit. And as you see, it creates a butterfly effect, because it's also called a butterfly light. But be careful, because it can also make you some raccoon eyes. You don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is lower it, something like this. And it's used for TV models. It's a more feminine look, because it contours your chin and jaw and makes it a more feminine look. Also, there is another technique which is used to light up your entire face. Now this is called a flat light, because it illuminates your entire face and you don't see any shadows. And it's used in TV commercials, news, etc. There are also two angles which you can set the camera when recording. There's the short side, when you record from the darker part of the face, just like this, or from the broad side, which is something like this. As you see right now, the camera is sitting on the shorter side, or on the darker side of my face, not the broad side, because it's a bit dull, and this side, the short side, creates more depth. It really is more cinematic. Also, I would like to talk more about lighting the background. As you see, I have a shadow part of my face with the triangle, which means the Rembrandt lighting, and the background is illuminated on the shadowy side. To create the checkerboard lighting, I will remove this light. This is the checkerboard effect. As you see, light on the shadow part of the face and shadow on the lighter part of my face. And that's about it. 5 techniques that you can apply in your videos anytime with a couple of lights. Thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that like button if you found my content useful. See you next time.